other side. And if you're going to do it over the long term, it needs to be sustainable. Now, who are those other people? Well, if we look at the lineup of participants in the futures markets, you can break them down into three categories: hedgers, large speculators, and small speculators. Now, when I look at the other large speculators in the world, and I think to myself, am I really going to rip money away from these guys consistently over the long term? And I look at what they do. They're smart, they're active, they don't like losses. When they lose money, they get smaller, they hide, they lower position sizes. And that's a terrible customer to have. And that gladiator mentality of I'm going to be smarter and faster and stronger than them and take money from them, that's great for a movie, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I don't see how you scale a business around that approach. And you're certainly not going to compound off the backs of small speculators. The math simply doesn't work. So that leaves you with the hedgers. And the fact that they're not profit-seeking in the futures markets, that's meaningful to me. Now, here's where it gets interesting, though. The way you make money from them is through really big moves. And they're infrequent. And they're all over the place. Sometimes it's in grain, sometimes it's in soft, sometimes it's in bonds, so on and so forth. If you look at the life of a systematic trend follower in the futures markets, it gives you nothing that's psychologically comfortable. Nothing at all. Your position sizing is not comfortable. Your entries, your exits, it's discomfort across the board. And I love that. I love it because it means you have to build a system that's disciplined and stable and durable, and you have to let it do its thing over the long term. And that's just outside of the scope of most people's ability and willingness to do. And that's what I mean when I say trend following in practice is as contrarian as anything you'll ever do.
Interesting.